I want to go away. I want to go away. I'll register under a made-up name at a little hotel on the coast. Anna Jones. The chambermaid will be a little old lady who has a grandson that she talks about. I'll sit in a chair while the old lady makes the bed. She'll tell me what her grandson had for supper. Tapioca and cream. The room will be shadowy, cool and filled with the murmur of rain. Anxiety will pass over. After a while, the little old lady will say, "Your bed is made up, miss," and I'll say, "Thank you." Take $1 out of my pocketbook. The door will close and I'll be alone again. The windows will be tall with long blue shutters, and there will be a season of rain, rain, rain. My life will be shadowy, cool and filled with the murmur of rain. I will receive a cheque in the mail every week that I can count on. The little old lady will cash the cheques for me and get me books from a library and pick up laundry. I'll always have clean things. I'll dress in white. I'll never be very strong or have much energy left, but enough after a while to walk on the esplanade, to walk on the beach without effort. In the evening, I'll walk on the esplanade along the beach. I'll have a certain beach where I go to sit a little way from the pavilion where the band plays Victor Herbert selections while it gets dark. I'll have a big room with shutters on the windows. And there will be a season of rain, rain, rain. And I will be so exhausted after my life in the city that I won't mind just listening to the rain. I'll be so quiet. The lines will disappear from my face. My eyes won't be inflamed at all anymore. I'll have no friends, I'll have no acquaintances even. When I get sleepy, I'll walk slowly back to the little hotel. The clerk will say, "Good evening, Miss Jones," and I'll just barely smile and take my key. I won't ever look at a newspaper or hear a radio. I won't have any idea of what's going on in the world. I will not be conscious of time passing at all. And then one day I will look in the mirror and I will see that my hair is beginning to turn grey. And I will realise that I have been living here in this little hotel under a made-up name without any friends or acquaintances or any kind of connections for 25 years. It will surprise me a little, but it won't bother me any. I will be glad that time has passed as easily as that. Once in a while I may go out to the movies. I will sit in the back row with all that darkness around me and figures sitting motionless on each side, not conscious of me, watching the screen. Imaginary people, people in stories. I will read long books in the journals of dead writers. I will feel closer to them than anyone I used to know before I withdrew from the world. It will be sweet and cool, this friendship of mine with dead poets, but I won't have to touch them or answer their questions. They will talk to me and not expect me to answer. And I'll get sleepy listening to their voices explaining the mysteries to me. I'll fall asleep with a book in my fingers, and it will rain. I'll wake up and hear the rain and go back to sleep. A season of rain, rain, rain. And then one day, when I have closed a book or come home alone from the movies at 11 o'clock at night, I will look in the mirror and see that my hair has turned white. White, absolutely white. White as the foam on the waves. I will run my hands down my body and feel how amazingly light and thin I have grown. Oh my, how thin I would be. Almost transparent. Not hardly real anymore. And then I will realise, I will know sort of dimly, that I have been staying on here in this little hotel without any social connections, responsibilities, anxieties or disturbances of any kind for just about 50 years. Half a century, practically a lifetime. And then I will know that the time has come for me to go out on the esplanade with a strong wind beating on me. The white, clean wind that blows from the edge of the world, from even further than that, from the cool outer edges of space, from even beyond whatever there is beyond the outer edges of space. I will walk out from the esplanade. I'll walk alone and be blown thinner and thinner, and thinner and thinner and thinner and thinner.